That kind of sets the tone defensively on that end of the floor. So I look for him to try to kind of be out there and show people this is how you do it and this is how I've done it before.
And he's going to have to do that because then you have young guys like DeMarcus Cousins, and he could really benefit from this, not only learning from Anthony Davis, but also Coach K has a way of helping young guys mature and helping them see the importance of teams. So this is a really important opportunity for him for many reasons, and because there is a young post, he could really contribute.
How do you see this offense filtering through the middle with these big men on the roster?
Well, that's a great question because normally when you have the Chris Bosh or Dwight Howard, you want to throw the ball down low. With this being a guard-heavy team, so look for a lot of pick and rolls and get out and run and try to get some stops. So you don't have that one guy you just throw the ball down low and let them go at their man. But you put Anthony Davis in pick and roll, you put Cousins in the pick and roll, now they can attack the other team's defense.
Now, Team USA did practice today in Spain, and they met the mayor of Bilbao in preparation for the opening of the FIBA World Cup. Check out a little bit of their footage. Coach K greeting the media. Kenneth Fareed getting some shots up as well. But Derrick Rose was spoken to as well, and he had this to say about the team's focus.
I think we'll handle it good. It seems like an AAU type tournament type schedule, but at the same time we know that we have a big journey ahead of us. We're just trying to put the work in, be prepared more than anything, and just be professionals on and off the court.
Any team can cause you problems when they have good guards and they play hard and they're motivated and they shoot a lot of threes. They're a little bit like, they're not like Slovenia in how they get them, but they are like Slovenia in the number of threes that they take. And all of a sudden they see 3 or 4 go in a row. And so, you get even more confidence. And it's a 40-minute game. It's short. For us, we're very motivated to play them.
Team USA will face Finland for the very first time ever in the FIBA World Cup. The last time these two actually matched up was back in 1964 at the Olympics, and the Americans rolled to a 77-51 victory. But let's check out their schedule coming up. This Team USA going to be overseas fighting for that crown. Now, when you're looking at these guys right now, DZ, with who they've all got on the roster, do you see any potential slip-ups in those initial games?
Not really, because I think Coach K will keep these guys focused, but I thought he brought up a great point. When you're playing in FIBA basketball, a lot of these teams don't have great big men, but they have great perimeter play. They use the three-point line. They take a lot of three-point shots. So if you're not disciplined on a defensive end and not communicating, guys get open, to Coach K's point. You knock down 3 or 4 threes, you get the crowd involved, the bench gets involved, now they're excited, now you make a game bigger than it needs to be. So I look for Coach K to keep these guys focused.
Well, and I think if you're Coach K, obviously you want to win the games, but you may also want it to get into a close one or two. You don't want every game to be a blowout, and then as you really get into the thick of things, your guys don't know how to react in a close game, don't know where to go, don't really know, haven't developed that tight game mentality. So, while you do want to win, I think it's not a bad thing if you have a close game or two.
Well, guys, this is also the youngest USA World Championship team ever that used NBA players alone. Only one younger than that was back in 1990 when they used all collegiate players. This is a team that's right around 24 years old. How do you think that's going to play into this?
Well, James Harden kind of being the elder statesman, if you will.
He's at 25.
At 25.
Yeah.
So he's been around and kind of leads the way in being the captain of the team, if you will. But this is an opportunity for Steph Curry and a lot of these guys to say, you know what, a lot of the world knows who I am for my normal NBA team, but now the whole world is watching. Can I take my game to another level? I think guys like that will do that.
And to your point, it's an exciting time. We don't have the same names we're used to seeing, those big names in international competition representing the U.S. So we're going to see some young guys on a big stage and see how they react. Who's going to fill those shoes? Whose name will we be talking about on the USA basketball roster for the next however many years that will really start to fill in and take us to that next level? And those are the guys we're going to be talking about the next few years, right? You say big names, but they will be our big names. And next, there are 9 new names, new head coaches this coming up season. And we're going to let you know who has it tougher and who's maybe got a little bit easier coming up next.